In the Orbital Mechanics lesson, I used a football analogy to compare a pass in football to traveling from Earth to Mars. In that analogy, what does the football represent? Excellent choice. A spacecraft is the right answer.
Which of these orbital inclinations represent a polar orbit? Smart move 60-90 degrees is an accurate answer.
What is the name of the method we use to go from one orbit to another?
Nice selection. An orbital transfer is the correct and valid answer. Firing your rockets to move from one orbit to another is called dash.
Exactly. Orbital transfer makes sense, and it is right choice.
Which one of these orbital transfer methods is the most efficient?
Nicely done. Hohmann transfer is a solid answer. When an object loses speed from its orbit, it experiences dash. You got it? Your choice orbital decay is right.
Taking orbital period of a satellite to be approximately 24 has the height of 3 satellites above Earth's surfaces. Valid point. 35,800 km is true. Which orbital parameter must use a reference point in space? Because an Earth-based reference point will move as the Earth rotates.
Strong choice. Right ascension of the ascending node is the right answer.
What is the orbital speed of a satellite that orbits the Earth at a radius of 12,500 km with an orbital period of 3.1 hours?
Correct. 1367 km is the right answer.
The value of which orbital parameter is 0 when the satellite is at its perigee point and 180 when the satellite is at apogee? Good job. Your answer true anomaly works well here. What is the line connecting the intersection of the orbital plane with the Earth's equatorial plane called?
Well reasoned. Line of nodes is the correct choice. Who developed the Keplerian element set which describes the orbital parameters of satellites' orbits? Solid response. Johannes Kepler is a valid choice.
Which of the following orbital parameters describes the size and shape of the orbit?
Clear logic. Your choice semi-major axis. Eccentricity is sound and 100% true.
What does the term eccentricity relate to in orbital mechanics?
Well done. The shape of an orbit is the right choice.
The law governs the movement of satellites in Earth orbits.
On track, Newton's law of mechanics is the correct answer. How you will get all these quiz questions in PDF books format. Oh. Good thinking. Contact Narayan Changder is the right answer.